Hello again, YouTubers. I'm SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with our review of the first anime preview of the very controversial SpongeBob animated spin-off, Kamp Koral. So this preview first premiered on Nickelodeon USA yesterday, January 10th, 2021, in a tie-in with the, all the NFL shenanigans that they've been up to. So first up, let's begin by going over to Deadline.com. This is where you can access the trailer, the official preview that was posted by the official SpongeBob channel, the official SpongeBob YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to that trailer as well, and we'll be taking a look at that page shortly. But before we begin with all that, this article does provide a little bit more information. So here, this is probably the most valuable paragraph of this article. So it says, in a first look at the series premiere, The Jellyfish Kid, that's the name of the episode, a young SpongeBob is determined to catch his first jellyfish, and his friends do whatever they can to help him. Everything else is pretty much stuff we've seen before, so we'll just skip that and head over to the YouTube page here. So at the point I'm making this, of course, it's January 11th. This video is unlisted, but the like to dislike ratio is really disappointing. For Nickelodeon, by the way, it's not disappointing for me. I kind of expected it. And I do want to address the controversy a little bit. I perfectly understand the unhappiness and dissatisfaction that many SpongeBob fans have on the basis that Stephen Hillenburg did not see spin-offs as the right direction to go with regards to SpongeBob. And, I do tend to agree with that position that Nickelodeon should not have done this in the first place. And there's also talk about the Squidward spin-off and the Patrick Star Show spin-off. Not sure if they're going to go ahead with those. We haven't really heard much about that. But regardless, we just facing reality. Nickelodeon and Viacom definitely view SpongeBob as a cash cow because, come on guys, this is literally the most valuable animated franchise that they own. And so it just makes business sense to capitalize on that franchise. And, to be honest, I wouldn't mind if they try to capitalize even more on the main show. But of course, they had to make a spin-off, right? So one thing that I really am annoyed about is the fact that they specifically park it on Paramount Plus. So you have to pay for the subscription, even if you are not planning on watching literally every single thing else. So I'm presuming there's going to be a free trial. I'm definitely going to use it to watch this show. But overall, it's not great for consumers and not great for SpongeBob fans. Personally, of course, not great for me because I like purchasing SpongeBob episodes off iTunes using my free iTunes gift cards. So this is a bummer, right? Because, maybe they're going to release it on other video streaming websites eventually, or maybe even on DVD. I'm not sure, but I hope they do. So, yeah, notwithstanding the controversy, I still do want to take a look at the preview and its merits, and also to give credit where credit is due. So, I'll leave this video here that you see on the screen linked in the description box below because I'm not going to repost it because I don't want to get copyright striked. So, yeah, that's just what it is. Anyways, let's begin our review proper. So the clip starts out in Jelly Meadows. It's a place in Kamp Koral, obviously. Seems like a part of Jellyfish Fields, may or may not be. And we have a couple characters introduced. We have SpongeBob, Sandy, and Patrick, who are about to participate in a jellyfishing session. And we also do see the younger version of what appears to be Kevin C. Cucumber, as well as Squidward. So Squidward is actually performing the role of a referee in this preview. I'm not sure why. I thought he was just a normal camper. Maybe he was probably one of those folks who just didn't want to participate and volunteered to be the referee. So Patrick basically annoys Squidward by delaying the start of jellyfishing, and eventually, right when the session is about to start, SpongeBob gets interrupted with a call from his mom. So he has to head over to the camp master's office, and the camp master turns out to be Mr. Krabs. And I'm not too impressed with that, to be honest, but we do see Pearl, the younger version of Pearl. She's just a kid sitting there, and Yeah, so SpongeBob answers the phone after messing around, and basically, long story short, SpongeBob's mom basically called him to ask if he has caught a jellyfish. Yeah, okay, but anyways, so before he actually gets to that point, there's like whole chase after the jellyfish, and eventually, SpongeBob thinks he manages to capture the jellyfish, and it turns out to be a volleyball. And then the second time he tries, it turns out to be a tip jar, where Plankton shows up and states that it is his college fund. So it's kind of random. I'm not sure how the jellyfish morphs into like different things. And finally, the last jellyfish turns out to be a toaster, which produces toast for Patrick. And Patrick just grabs the toast and grabs a jellyfish out of the water and just milks it for jelly. So that was super random. But obviously, SpongeBob is disappointed because, he fails to capture just one jellyfish. Patrick, being the kind soul he is, allows SpongeBob to catch the one that he was holding. For some reason, SpongeBob fails to simply swing the net to collect the jellyfish that Patrick was literally holding out for him, so I'm really not sure what SpongeBob was doing there. And after a while, Patrick just stuffs the jellyfish into SpongeBob's net, and the clip ends. So, animation-wise, I really don't have any qualms about it. I'm not sure what you guys think. Comment in the box below what you thought about the animation and art style. But personally, I have no qualms about it. Obviously, we knew that it was going to be vastly different from the main show. It is, and I guess it looks okay, to be honest. Also, voice cast. So obviously the voice cast reprised their roles in this spin-off as well, and that's a good thing, right? So not only do they reprise their roles, the characters sound relatively the same as from the main series, of course, with some of them having a little bit of, a little higher pitch tone. I think the most obvious one would be Sandy. Yeah, so that is that. But plotline wise, I'm not sure if the writers, at least for this episode or for this portion of the episode, were just trying to stretch it out, or if they really thought that causing mayhem for the better part of 6 minutes would be pretty entertaining. Not sure. I'm really not sure. And I get that the point is to show how SpongeBob started out jellyfishing as an amateur, but the fact that even Patrick just captures the jellyfish just by grabbing it out of the water suggests that the last bit was, kind of a waste of time. They just were trying to lengthen it to the point where they can finally get to the crux of the matter, where, Patrick shows up and, helps SpongeBob catch his jellyfish. So, well, I mean, it's 6 minutes. But yeah, I guess there's going to be more characters in the episode. I mean, from the synopsis that we saw on Deadline.com, I presume that there will be more characters showing up trying to help SpongeBob learn how to jellyfish and all that. But till the episode actually premieres, we won't know. So I'll just reserve further judgment for the future. Overall, new SpongeBob content is new SpongeBob content, and I love new SpongeBob content. So, yep, this show, it's controversial, and I can understand why. But regardless, I still would love to hear your thoughts about the quality and the plot and the animation about Kamp Koral down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and keep it right here on Ultimate SpongeBob 101. And yeah, I guess that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.